her. But yeah, so I know Lillian a lot. Anyway, for my experience, I got experience quite early, even before I graduated. I was already in the team that was handling the Kenya Mining Vision. Uh, that is like way before I actually graduated, like almost immediately after like leaving school and awaiting graduation. So I got to interact a lot with the industry experts in Kenya, from like the small scale miners all the way to the large scale miners, the government. So I got an insight of the policies that we have in Kenya, and yeah, all that. Then after that, after now handling the Kenya Mining Vision, then I went into now Marula Mining Company, where I'm currently working. I'm actually in the field right now. That is why also my lighting is terrible, but forgive me for that. Anyway, yeah. So currently working at the site currently. Um, so I can say about my journey as a woman in mining. It's actually quite simple, because I find it like, because it's highly male dominated. I tend to think of it as how the men work in the beauty industry. You know how they overdo, like they want to outshine the women, because majorly the beauty industry is female dominated. So you have to like outshine yourself, either in like learning softwares, how you present your work. You know, you can actually be very technical, but you don't know how to present that technical work to your bosses or to whoever is supervising you. So you have to learn like those is, and as much as you want to learn the technical skills, you also have to learn the soft skills. Is it the financial modeling, the what, something that will set you apart from your male counterparts? So yeah, I think that is like what I can tell the students who are currently in mining, and also be like ready to learn, be out there, give it your all. Like, for example, for both of my jobs, I'm the one who went and personally asked the CEOs to give me that opportunity, because opportunities won't come to you. No, we always complain about this the gender issue, but you have to like present yourself, be an asset in the company, not a liability. You have to present yourself properly, so that even when they're taking you in, you know, as a woman, you're also coming in with a lot of expenses. Because, for example, right now at the plant, men are sharing the rooms, but I have to be given my own room. So that is already an expense on its own. So you have to show them that, you know, like them catering for that extra expense, it's actually worth it. But if you just go around, sit there, you're like, no, this is a man's job. This is what they won't find you interesting. You'll start becoming more of a liability. Maybe they'll just take you in just because in some countries they're supposed to like have that gender role. You must have women in the company working or something. Maybe that is why they'll take you. But if you don't want to be that flower in that company, then you have to prove yourself further, either in your leadership, in how you present your work, the softwares that you learn, and always be out there, be confident. In terms of handling the men on site, you have to learn how to say no. It's that simple. If someone does something that is not pleasing to you, just say no automatically. Show them that actually we are colleagues. We are at the same level, you know? And whatever knowledge you have, I also have that knowledge. I mean, we studied. We studied with them. We actually beat some of them in class. So you have to always like just say that no and mean it. Because the moment you start entertaining them or just allowing them to do whatever they want to do, then that is when you're going to now start complaining and say, you know, like we are facing this gender violence or anything, and always ensure that where you are to be in a safe space, because now you know where am I going to report if a certain incident happens to me. So yeah, I think because we tend to work in remote areas, because currently where I am at, the only thing that is surrounding me is just mines.
What are you
It's
doing
like,
right now at Marula, if I
oh,
may
we're
ask?
mining manganese,
Okay.
mining and processing of manganese. Yeah, currently I'm based in Kenya, so that is what we're doing. But I was also in Tanzania, in Kinusi, where we are doing the SXEW copper processing. So yeah, that is what we're doing currently in Marula.
Okay, so what is your role in Marula? Because Marula is a globally recognized and respected mining company. So what is your role as
Okay.
Daisy on a daily basis? What's your role like?
Okay, so I am a processing engineer. So once the guys bring in the manganese ore to the plant, it's my duty to ensure that the ore is of good quality. We've tested it in the labs. We've blended it because at times you'll get higher grades, sometimes you'll get low grades. So you have to do those blending ratios and everything. Then it's a processing of manganese. So you have to ensure that the flow is there. You also have to do the financial modeling. You have to know how much is it coming in with, how much are we using, how much are we paying our casuals and everyone. So it's like an entire financial modeling. Also, making sure that the machinery is okay. Yeah, so
Great.
something of the sort.
That's very great.
Mm.
That's very great. So I would ask you one more question before we
Okay.
we allow Madam Mamosa to speak if she's in the room. Um,
Mhm.
so what's your future ambition as you are there at Marula? What are you planning? What's your next move upward?
So as for me, I want to ensure that currently I just joined them. So I want to ensure that I get as much experience across all the mining that they do across globally. So that is in Kenya, in Tanzania, in South Africa, like all those countries. I want to ensure like I gain like different experiences in all of them. So currently it's only I've gained like experience in Kenya, in Tanzania. So I want to ensure that by the time like working with them, like given a certain like permanent position, I have like all the knowledge in almost all the dealings that they do, be it lithium, be it tungsten, copper, graphite, anything, name it. Yeah.
So what are the soft skills that they want you to have or that you're already acquiring? Soft skills, like what softwares do you use and all that?
Okay, so for the softwares, we use the SolidWorks, the Inventor for the machineries, and the AutoCAD also. That is like for the machinery, for the plant designs. Yeah, we also use SAPAC because most of our mines are open pits, so we also have to design the SAPAC and yeah, majorly that SAPAC, SolidWorks, Inventor, and AutoCAD, and also how you present your work, because the CEO is at the headquarters and you are the ones who are like distributed all over the place, so you have to learn how to email him, like present your work in a way that he can actually understand it. Yeah.
Okay, that's really great. Thanks for sharing what you do. I would like you to, on the NextGen WhatsApp page, I would like you to post to others what procedures they can follow in order to be able to get internship with Marula. Will you do that?
Okay, I will.
Thank you so much for that. Madam Mamosa, can you speak? Please stay around. I'm also
Okay.
watching our graduates, trainees that are in the room. I'm not seeing your questions. How you learn more is when you ask questions. Just ask whether you think it's a good question or not. When you ask, you receive. Yeah. So I'm not seeing your questions in the chat room. Only I saw Purity Muthoni that says whether CSM is able to do master's degree online. Bess, you help us take that quickly. Then Madam Mamosa will speak. Are they able to take master's degree online at CSM? Yeah.
I don't think it is possible to do a full master's online. There might be opportunities to do part-time. There's a new degree apprenticeship in mining engineering, so not master's level, but that can be taken internationally, so online. And yes, I'm not sure about a master's, I'm afraid.
Yeah, so I think Purity, you have to go to the CSM website. They have a lot of information there. You can browse and do your research, and you can come back to the Next Gen Mentors on the WhatsApp page. If you are not there, complete your registration. Once you complete your registration, you would get a link to be on the page where you can see these announcements. So go to the website and you will be guided. That's the best place to get the information that you need. Yeah. So, Madam Mamosa, over to you. I'm not sure she's in the room again. Do you see her in the room? I just do a quick search. Okay, I'm not seeing her. All right, so Dr. Hassana, can you shoot the answer based on the question I put to you earlier?
How are you, doctor? I'm sorry.
Okay.
You could not allow me to
Oh,
yes, so I was struggling to be unmuted.
okay.
Uh, in South Africa, it's around what time now? It's 17:49. It's 2:06. So good evening, good afternoon. I'm very humble to be in this platform, Doctor. I'm very humble, and I would like to greet everyone that is into this platform. I'm so delighted because it's a program of the Next Gen, whereby we are empowering the women that are in the money sector, the generation to come, which is a very great program that you are doing. I just want to say I can't be in the camera because I just got off from work and I've been driving all around the whole day.
Oh, okay.
So I just got in the house now. I'm not going to be long. My name is Mamo Samudise. I'm a mine planner by profession, and I was working at Anglo American and then moved to Sibanye Stillwater. And then for 14 years in the mining industry, then I moved to Sunny International. At the current moment, I'm working as a key account manager. So I'm responsible for all the mines in South Africa, whether gold, platinum, PGM, manganese, chrome, all of them. And my role, and I'm also a national chairperson of the Association of Women in Mining in South Africa. And we work closely with our Minister of Minerals, Department of Mineral Resources and Energy. And then we have partnered with few companies in our country as an organization. So I'm very, very excited to be actually being involved into this next gen program of today. It's my first time attending it ever since we've been in partnership with WiM-Africa. We've got a similar program in South Africa, and one of our program is the next generation for the graduates that are unemployed, that have started the mining subjects at the universities. Some they've got masters, some they've got degree, some they even have PhDs, some they still have diplomas, but majority of them around the mining doorstep communities, they are unemployed. So we've got those in our database as our WIMSA, and we're trying to come up with the programs of how we can actually empower them to just minimize unemployment in our country. So we strategized as our WIMSA last year, the organization to just as an organization partner with the relevant companies and universities of just trying to come up with the program that when they are done with that program, it can be able to put them into employment space, or maybe some they can even try to come up with their own businesses so that they can also get funding in terms of that. So we managed to partner with the University of Johannesburg and strategized together last year, the whole of last year, trying to come up with the actually when they are done, they can be exposed in the employment space or do businesses on their own, to get funding to do the business on their own. So that has successfully come to pass, and we managed to actually even partnered with some companies in need. They even came down to South Africa as University, WiM-Africa, and those relevant companies from US. And then we did strategize. So eventually we came up with a program, and then the program is a year program. And they are now starting it in 1st of April. We managed to partner also with the Leica Geosystem, whereby they're the ones that they are going to fund. They are going to fund the program. Everything has been signed. The program is just about to kickstart. So once they are done with that program, they will be able to be exposed into the mining spaces so that they can have, so that as to minimize the unemployment that is so high in our country. And then the program is starting with 25, it's 3 year. It has been cut off in 3 phases. It's 3 years, 3 years. So it's 18 months program. And once they are done, there will be boot camps or practicals at the university, because it's going to be an online program. So it will be, once they are companies or the mines can be able to go to to our database again and source them for employment, of which is the strategy that we have actually come up with. Some they can even go work in US according to the partners that we worked with. So the same program, because this one it was a women and feminine program. We also approached the University of Witwatersrand in South Africa, WITS. So they also coming up with the extraction and mining online program, also similar, because we did also approach them similar as UJ. So we would love to also partner, which is starting next year, and we'll also look for funding for that program, because when they are visible enough, they can be able to get employment, because our organization is quite visible in our country, to whereby people can just come and source this graduate in our database to get employment. So we'd love to have that partnership as an organization for our graduates. International. We're looking into actually now international in South Africa. So, Doctor, I heard you talking about some universities that maybe we can actually partner with in terms of our graduates in South Africa, as the program is global. So would like you to also assist us in terms of getting the relevant varsities in terms of the program. Even if we have to look, we can just strategize and come up with a program that when they are done, they can be able to get jobs. Even if we have to go look funding for ourselves, as long as that program can be strategized and we can be able to source out funding for it. We will go out and source out funding for it. But now we're looking for partnership for international universities for our.
Thank you very much, Madam Mamosa. And we would like to work with you to chat, Madam Mamosa. That's you contact in those countries. And we are working with WiM-Africa, we are forging collaboration, and you can hear from her and a lot of opportunities. You look for opportunities, make yourself available from those. So thank you, Madam Mamosa. We have a meeting coming up. We'll discuss extensively and find a point of synergy so that our young women can. Thank you so much. Final words, please, very quickly. I would like Dr. Hassana 1 minute. We have 3 minutes to draw the curtain. I would like you to take 1 minute, then Bestman takes 1 minute, and whoever has another 1 minute, maybe Daisy or Lillian can take 1 minute. Go over to you, Dr. Hassana.
one of the things we need to do to, encourage and support our geologists